Hey everyone, let's close the door and talk about something private today. What physical changes do women go through right after intimacy? It's not hard to notice if you pay attention. Guys, do you ever find yourself watching her reactions after intimacy? Like if she suddenly goes quiet or seems drained, you start wondering, is she okay? Did I do something wrong? Ladies, you've probably felt the same to after intimacy. You notice weird changes in your body, secretly Google them, get more stressed the more you read, and are too embarrassed to ask anyone else. Don't be shy, about 90% of us have been there. Today, I'm breaking down these embarrassing changes step by step. Whether you're a man or a woman, after reading this, you'll have clarity, no more overthinking. First, let me start with a reassurance: it's totally normal for a woman's body to change after intimacy. These changes are like little body signals, each telling you how she's feeling. Understanding them not only eases anxiety, but also helps you know yourself and your partner better. That's what real love is about. Next, we'll cover both physical and emotional changes, turning all those awkward questions into practical, useful insights. Let's start with the physical side. After intimacy, the body kicks into a wonderful recovery mode. Intimacy is like a gentle workout for a woman's body, and afterward, the body automatically starts recovering. These are the most common changes. Let's go through them one by one. First, the brain. First, to high and calm, you might suddenly feel emo. From the moment intimacy starts, a woman's brain hits the happy switch. Dopamine floods in, the chemical that makes your heart race and leaves you feeling giddy. That's why you feel so happy and engaged during intimacy. Especially when you reach orgasm, oxytocin, the bonding hormone, bursts like fireworks. This is the stuff that makes her want to snuggle up to you, even cling to you like a koala. But every hormonal high has to end. As dopamine and oxytocin levels drop, some women suddenly feel drained, even a little inexplicably sad, and might tear up. Don't panic, this isn't her being unhappy. And it's not your fault. It's like how your legs feel wobbly after getting off a roller coaster. Your body is just adjusting. Instead of asking, "Why are you crying?" hand her a tissue and hold her gently for a while. That's better than any words. A friend of mine told me she always tears up after intimacy. At first her husband panicked, but once he realized it was normal, he'd quietly tuck her and unsit with her until she felt better. It made her feel so safe. Second, the intimate area. First active, then recovering, might be a little swollen. During intimacy, a woman's intimate area actually steps up, its wells, thickens, and produces lubrication. This isn't a weird quirk, it's your body's built-in protection mechanism to reduce friction and prevent injury. Super thoughtful, right? Usually, these changes fade within about 2 hours after cleaning up. But if you still feel a little swelling around the opening the next day, don't stress, it's probably from a little too much activity the night before. Ignore the guy who says just drink more water. Try applying an ice pack for 15 minutes. It's cooling and reduces swelling instantly. But if the swelling is bad and painful, it might be because things were too rough or rushed. Next time, take it slow and be gentle. Don't just focus on your own pleasure. A quick note: if the intimate area is red, itchy, or has an unusual smell, don't self-medicate. It could be an infection. See a gynecologist right away. The sooner you treat it, the better. Don't let it turn into a bigger problem. Third, breasts plump up during intimacy, then soften afterward. Lots of ladies don't know this, but when you get aroused during intimacy, your breasts can quietly grow up to 25%. Your nipples might get red and firm. These are all normal signs of arousal. But after intimacy, your breasts will slowly go back to their usual size, and that full feeling will fade. Here's a key point: if you feel lumps or persistent soreness after intimacy, don't link it to the intimacy itself. It has nothing to do with what you did. You're probably dealing with a minor breast issue, like breast hyperplasia. Book a breast exam ASAP. Your health comes first. Don't brush it off. A reader of mine once noticed breast soreness after intimacy, thought it was normal, and waited 6 months to get checked. It turned out to be a breast nodule. Lucky she caught it early, or it could have been worse. Fourth, Whole body drains energy instantly turn into a sleepyhead. A satisfying session of intimacy burns about as much energy as a 30-minute jog. That's why women feel so tired and sleepy afterward. It's not weakness. Your brain is releasing melatonin, the sleep hormone, to help your body rest and recover. Don't force her to talk or scroll through her phone. Hand her a warm glass of milk. Let her lie down comfortably, and she'll be asleep in minutes. She'll recover faster with good rest. If you insist on chatting, you'll only make her feel more tired. One of the sweetest stories I've heard: a guy always pours his wife a warm glass of milk after intimacy, tucks her in, and heads to the living room to play on his phone. He waits until she wakes up to cook together. That kind of thoughtful respect is worth more than 100 I love yous. Now, the emotional side: mood is like a roller coaster, up and down is normal. Intimacy affects more than just the body, it tugs at your emotions too. Many women find their mood swings like a roller coaster after intimacy. These two reactions are the most common. Guys, don't overthink it. And ladies, don't call yourself dramatic. First, switching to me-time mode, wanting to be alone. Don't think needing space is just a guy thing. Date, as shows about 60% of women want a little alone time after intimacy. No talking, no cuddling, just lying quietly or zoning out. This isn't her being cold or ignoring you, she's processing her emotions and giving herself space to sort through her feelings. It's like how you need a minute to calm down after watching a touching movie. Guys, don't assume she's unhappy or ask a million questions. Give her space, she'll come to you when she's ready to talk. If you push her, she'll only feel pressured, even annoyed. A girlfriend of mine told me she always needs alone time after intimacy, but her husband thinks she's mad and keeps hugging her to apologize. They end up fighting every time. Sometimes, the best company is just leaving her be. Second, getting extra clingy or suddenly anxious. Some ladies get way more clingy after intimacy, wanting to hold hands, cuddle, or lean on you nonstop. This is the aftermath of oxytocin. It means she feels super safe with you and wants to confirm your love through physical touch. Don't push her away, hug her back and pat her gently. She'll feel so loved. But other ladies might suddenly get anxious, worrying if they performed well. If he really likes her. Don't call this dramatic. These feelings are linked to your attachment style from childhood. If you felt unloved as a kid, you're more likely to feel anxious and insecure after intimacy. If she's always anxious or sad after intimacy, it might be her subconscious telling you the relationship needs more communication. Don't keep it to yourself, whether you're the woman or the guy. Say something like, "I had such a good time with you. If you have any thoughts, let's talk about it." Opening up will make your relationship stronger. I've seen so many couples drift apart because they never talked about these feelings. It's such a simple fix. Don't let it become a secret. Now, emergency guide: these changes are not normal. Don't panic, but take action. The changes we talked about are normal, but if you notice any of these, don't brush them off. Act fast, don't delay. First, peeing feels like glass scraping after cleaning up. A woman's urethra is only about 1.5 inches long. Bacteria can easily get in during intimacy, causing a UTI, a urinary tract infection. Remember these 3 post-intimacy rules: clean, pee, hydrate. First, gently clean your outer intimate area with running water. Don't use body wash, soap, or feminine hygiene products. They'll mess up your pH balance. Then pee right away to flush out any bacteria. Finally, drink lots of warm water. More peeing means more flushing. If the pain is bad, take a couple of vitamin C tablets for temporary relief. But if it doesn't get better, see a doctor ASAP. Untreated UTIs can lead to kidney inflammation, serious stuff. Second, seeing blood on the sheets: don't panic, but don't ignore it. A lot of people think bleeding only happens the first time, but that's not true. You might spot a little blood if you're near your period when the endometrium is sensitive or ovulating. This is usually light, pale, and stops quickly. No need to worry. But if the bleeding is as heavy as your period's second day, or lasts longer, don't take chances. See a gynecologist. It could be your body warning you about something, like cervical polyps, endometritis, or even more serious issues. Early checkups mean early treatment. Don't gamble with your health. A reader of mine had bleeding after intimacy, ignored it, and it turned out to be cervical precancerous lesions. She was lucky she finally went. If she'd waited longer, it could have been cervical cancer. Third, lower back pain like you got run over by a car. During intimacy, a woman's lower back muscles contract like crazy, almost as much as when you're dancing nonstop. So sore muscles after are normal. The fix is easy. Lie on your side with a pillow under your legs to relax your lower back. If your partner is willing, ask him to massage you gently from your lower back down, no random rubbing. It'll feel so much better. This is actually a love test. If he jumps to help and asks, "Is this pressure okay?" he really cares. But if he says you shouldn't have moved so much, think about whether he's really looking out for you. Fourth, life-saving checklist useful after intimacy and every day. Finally, here's a health checklist you can use after intimacy and in daily life. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Clean your intimate area gently like a cat grooming itself. Use only running water on your outer area. Never use body wash, soap, or feminine cleansers. They destroy your natural pH balance, making you more prone to bacteria. The more you clean, the worse it gets. Emergency contraception isn't gum. Don't take it whenever you want. You should take it at most 3 times a year. Taking it too often messes up your menstrual cycle, harms your ovaries, and in severe cases, can cause infertility. If you didn't use protection, don't panic, but don't self-medicate either. Talk to a doctor for the safest option. There are way safer birth control methods now, like condoms or low-dose birth control pills. Don't gamble with your body. Watch out for chocolate-colored discharge. It's not normal vaginal discharge. This could be a warning sign of endometriosis. For example, if you have chocolate-colored discharge around your period, plus bad cramps, get checked early. Don't wait until it's severe and read it. Endometriosis can cause infertility. Don't trust safe period birth control. Sperm can live in a woman's body for up to 5 days, and ovulation is hard to predict. Stress and mood can change it. You're more likely to get pregnant than you think. So use a condom. It's safe and protects both of you. Don't listen to guys who say, "I'll pull out." The risk is too high. Don't take chances with your body. Ladies, our bodies are smarter and more fragile than we think. If you notice changes after intimacy, don't panic. Give your body time to recover. If you have an emergency, don't be embarrassed to see a doctor. Your health is always first. Guys, remember, learning about these changes isn't being nosy. It's being able to hold her hand and comfort her when she needs it. Making her feel you get me is more romantic than any grand gesture. If this cleared up 90% of your confusion, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with friends who've been secretly Googling this. Let more people learn these body basics. Loving yourself and your partner starts with understanding your body. That's it for today. Leave your questions in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.